Let's see. Have a look. Okay, we need a lot of E-crystals.
Yep. All the drugs.
Alright, back to Mega Man 03. We've only got one. Oh, here we go.
Yep.
Yep.
Get him out of the way.
Oh, let's get this asshole out of the way.
It's the only thing we can do. And really, I think we'll just all be happier for it.
We're all just gonna be happier that
The Stagroff is dead.
this motherfucker's
Again.
dead again.
Stagroff is literally the worst. You know what I find funny? We cut off at the exact right point where the game like starts to be annoying, because the rest of the game is very annoying after this point.
Yeah, it is. Right, so
Like we have Stagroff, we have Copy X,
Copy
we got
X.
Biblio,
the
we got
other
Biblio, we
four
got Fox,
bosses.
one of which is okay, and the other three are just awful.
We've got the fox. I can deal. I can deal
Oh,
with
wait, no,
Volteel
sorry.
Biblio. I can deal with
Never
Glacier
mind.
the Cactank.
We have Cactank, everything is fine.
Yeah.
Cactank
I
is
can
literally
deal
free.
with Cerberus.
Calvarian, yeah. He's not too bad.
Cubit Foxtar can fuck off.
Foxstar's just terrible. There's
Fuck
no way
that
around
fight.
it. Foxstar is just an awful fight.
Ugh, right, sorry. That's me ranting a little bit about
Look, don't worry. I'm sure everyone who has played 03 understands perfectly. That fight is just not fun.
No, it's not right. I've got my list of cyber elves up. So we've done the Missile Factory, done Twilight Desert, done the Resistance Base, done the Derelict Spacecraft. So there's one in the Giant Elevator and one in the Snowy Plains, and that's it for terms of cyber elves we want. So
Wow, we can just kind of beeline those.
we can just kind of beeline now. So once we've
It's like
got
the
those
elevator's in
two,
the way. Yeah, the elevator's in the way, and the Snowy Plains is a very simple level.
yeah, so it's fine.
It's also got the best music.
Right. Welcome back to Mega Man 03. It's time to suck and suffer. Oh boy.
I don't even remember this level very well, probably because the boss just sucked and it took up all my memory.
Yeah, the only thing I remember about this stage is the boss. Oh boy.
Sounds Russian for some reason.
It sounds like music from 01. Which makes sense.
Yeah, I wonder why that is.
I now need to change my underwear because that was a jump I made.
Understandable.
I'm fairly sure this, if I remember correctly, this stage is very simple, so I'm not too fussed.
Yeah, I think this. I want to say. I don't remember the stage, but I want to say it was kind of short.
If it's anything like the other two, it's quite short.
Something 01 levels.
Yeah, to be fair, 01 levels aren't terribly long either.
Yeah, they're not.
You know, I'll pick that up just to be safe. Could be E-crystals.
We don't need a lot of those.
Yeah.
When do we farm cyberspace for all the E-crystals in the universe?
If I get to the end of the next 4 stages and I ain't done, that's that's what we're gonna do.
Alright.
So while we're doing this, we haven't really talked about this collection as we've done these 3 games so far. It's really good. I wouldn't say GBA games are the best thing to upscale to a TV, but you know, it is a good collection. Worst things have happened. Yeah, I mean, the Battle Network collection sold 1 million copies in 2 weeks. So, it can't be that big of a deal.
That's actually insane that it sold that fast.
Yeah, I'm like, is Battle Network that popular?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, I'm surprised it took them this long to get to it. I mean, to be fair, they probably want to do all the platformers first. And then we've got the weird card-based RPG, then we've got the other weird card-based RPG that we call Star Force. And then we've got the other RPG that we call Legends. Here we go.
He just sounds Russian with that weird scream.
So much like in the first game, the little ice crystals slow you down.
And there's a lot of them.
And there is a lot of them. Where is he? Where is that? Bitch.
Now we may move on with our lives.
Now we may move on with our lives. Fuck Blizzak Stagroth. That's all I'm gonna say. Thought I said Eternatus for a minute. I'm like, hang on. Summon the fucking black hole dragon, why don't we? I know that's Star Force 3, don't worry. Top CL, save our game. Alright, let's check our E-crystals. Ah.
Heck.
Well, here we are.
Do we have the elf that makes it so we don't insta-die the spikes?
No.
Damn.
Right, let's go stop Copy X.
It's not strictly necessary, but it does make
It does make this a lot easier.
Yeah.
Okay, back to Neo Arcadia.
Now that you're a better gamer, you could probably get the heal interrupt on Copy X.
Probably. I have done it a few times.
I've done it once. I was not able to replicate it because I know it requires specific timing, and I just wasn't able to.
It's frame perfect, isn't it?
I don't remember how many frames, but it's like no more than 3 frames.
Bear in mind, this game runs at 60, so that's asking a lot.
Yeah, I know. It's like 3 frames at most in a 60 FPS game, which is why I could never get it consistently because the timing was just very, very tight.
So I don't mind dying a lot in this, just to throw that out there.
Because you will.
Because I will. I think the start of the level is worse.
I don't know. The vertical bit is still really awful.
Wait for the lasers to go. Because that's what happens otherwise. Also, this is a banger remix of the Neo Arcadia theme. It's very, unique. Because the other two were functionally the same. I just think one had more bass in it than 02, because... why not? Honestly, these things I can farm for E-crystals. This isn't the end of the world if I get detected by the lasers. Unless it's over a pit. Yeah, getting picked up by the lasers is such a non-issue.
Yeah.
Pick up one of those big ones at full health and you get a full sub-tank.
It's a shame the level sucks. The boss fight's actually kind of nice.
The boss fight's good, the music's good.
Yeah.
The level's the bad bit.
The level is just really bad.
Here we go.
I did. Yeah, this is the part that I hated. The vertical bit.
So it's the Neo Arcadia Tower from 01 on absolute cocaine. Like,
Yep, like this bit right here. If a single pixel touches those spikes, you just... Oh god. Ugh.
yep.
I hate this game. I hate this level.
I'm gonna say you don't hate this game.
I don't hate this game. I do dislike it though. But part of that is that I don't like the rank system, and part of that is because I'm just bad at this genre.
Yeah, you're just bad at this genre. Whereas I'm the opposite of you. I'm bad at RPGs and good at
Yeah, you're good at this. You're like the main reason I dislike 03 is just because I'm bad at platformers. Has nothing to do with the quality of the game. I think the quality of the game is really good, except for this level.
Yeah, this level's a weird difficulty spike. Like,
I don't mind the difficulty spike. Instant death spikes are just stupid.
yeah, I actually agree with that sentiment. Like, I don't like... I know it's a Mega Man thing, but...
Yeah, so are Yoku blocks, which are also bad.
Which, ironically enough, I don't think they show up in the Zero games.
They don't.
No, they do. They're in 01.
Oh, yeah. Like, if the Yoku blocks are, more easily telegraphed, it might be okay, but, everything is just no for it.
We've already taught you this lesson, old man. Round 2, I guess.
The fight is not functionally different than how it is in 01.
No, it is largely the same.
Though there is more room to move around, which is a bit nicer. No, wait. Actually, it's about the same. Yeah.
Yeah, you can interrupt that.
Yeah, but you forgot and ran away. It's like the first chance he gets when he is at his last health bar.
Just pop that.
If we don't get it, then no big deal, I guess.
Yeah, no big deal. He does have some new attacks for his forms. But by and large, the fight's actually really easy.
Yeah.
Vile is gone. Vile has gone to another base with Omega. You've been fucking played, boy.
No, you fool! He rigged you with a bomb!
And that's Copy X gone.
Copy X Mark II. That's his actual name.
Yeah.
So, okay,
so,
yeah, it's not the same one.
So Vile literally made a copy of Copy X. And you'll see why. And this is why. So,
I forgot about this bit.
Vile knew that Copy X wouldn't last. And so he has now used the law to instate himself as leader of Neo Arcadia.
Keep that in mind.
Keep that in mind.
Little thing you said becomes important later.
So we need to try and work out where he is and what he's doing. And also what he's done.
We have a shit list now.
Oh, he's on the shit list. Like, he is... This is the intel bit. Right, you're going last.
Who's going last? Oh, the one on the left. Alright,
Yep.
yeah. We're doing do Cat Tank first, because he's actually the easiest. We can get it out of the way. Also, you need an elf here.
I didn't need enough here.
And then after that...
It just says it's in snowy plains, so... Alright.
You can probably just find it.
So we're trying to get data on Bile and Omega. So, I'm fairly sure after the events of 0-1, the 4 Guardians didn't reveal to Neo Arcadia that X was dead. I'm fairly sure that's a thing.
Yeah, I don't think they ever mentioned it.
And obviously now that Vile's back, he made a clone of X and publicly announced his destruction. Here's the thing, I think if they had done... If they had revealed it in 0-2, then wouldn't Harpuria have become...
The leader?
The leader of Neo Arcadia?
Probably.
But that doesn't really make a difference, because I'm fairly sure Vile would have just brought back X anyway. Because remember, earlier in the game, Copy X was basically just a puppet for Vile, to be honest. Stepped the Guardians down and put Vile as second in command. So if anything happened to X, well, we all know how that went.
Yeah, he got gestalled.
He did, actually. Yeah, we're dealing with Kefka again. It is strange, though, that this copy of X was basically acting exactly as Vile wanted, without knowing it.
I would give Vile a bit more credit than Kefka, because Vile actually had a plan.
Yeah, Vile had a plan. So he now has the Dark Elf. He now has 2 Baby Elves. He's got Omega at full power. And he has decided to nuke a city to do that. Like, let's just remind everybody of that. Alright, the snow worm.
That's a thing? Wow. It really has been a while.
I forgot about that.
I think we all did.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
I love the death animation on the thing, it's so great.
You're not Orthworm. It does an extra life. Why are the bees here? Never mind. Yeah, this level's basically a glorified straight line.
Yeah. That's really all it is. It's like some parts like below where hidden stuff is, but nothing you... I don't think there's anything you have to really go out of the way for.
No, I think it's all just in a nice condensed line, which is, quite nice. I'd say this is a bit of a breather level.
It is the breather level. Which in this game is very much appreciated.
Oh, here he is.
With his luxuriant mustache.
Eggman.
Right. Yes.
It is a little bit Sat AM. Well, not Sat AM. Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, Eggman here.
Mm-hmm.
So I suppose a bit of lore on these guys. So the 8 gentle judges were judges in Neo Arcadia. And they have been reprogrammed, basically. I don't know if they always had battle forms. I suppose they did.
How many attacks does he actually have? Is it 2?
I don't know. It never lasts
do
long
I.
enough for me to find out.
I always assumed it was 2. Because he only uses 2, and I guess it's a walk for it, but I don't know. Get the elf we wanted. Oh, God.
Rilfie?
Is it Rilfie?
Yep. That's the one we
Rilfie
wanted.
sounds like the name. It sounds like the name of a.
So we got the data we wanted.
You found the computer room.
No, that's the library.
Shit, you're right.
So this has got to be the point of the game where we find out just how bad things are potentially gonna get.
We always kind of knew, but now we have proof.
Oh yeah, now we have proof. Now let's do Covarian next.
Okay.
Because this has the last Cyber Elf in it.
He also has an elevator level.
Recall rod to break the left wall before the elevator door to find a hidden room. Right, okay.
Wouldn't be a Capcom game without an elevator enemy rush.
Yeah.
Some things never change. Wait. I was supposed to zap.
Don't do anything dangerous. I'm going on an elevator ride. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Everything's okay.
Don't worry about it. The elevator's huge. I don't see any problems here.
I gotta say, everything seems fine. Also, again, Zero Free soundtrack is just...
It's so good.
It's so good! Come on. Also, shield attackers are back. Just think I'd mention that. All the way back from Mega Man 4. Break. There we go. So it's just before the elevator room, apparently.
Which means it's coming up kind of soon.
There it is. You can see it just past the health bar if you slide down. Alright. Do I need to still...
Still what? I don't know if you can,
Hang on.
I don't know if you can feed them here.
Okay.
Oh, you can? Okay.
What I'm curious about is... Low battery, fuck you. Okay, so what I just got was the last sub-tank. Right. I was curious about that. I was like, where's my fourth sub-tank? It's like, oh yeah, this is it. Let's feed you up. And then let's use you. Okay, that's the max health bar size.
And we just need to max out the last one.
Yeah,
for
to
another
double.
bar.
You can do double at any time, but
Yeah.
it's the most expensive one.
I think I had double as my passive. Because when I was doing this game, I wanted to do big ranks, and that was a mistake. I think I just had the double health bar as my passive once I maxed her out. It was double health, and then the one where I don't die to spikes. Those are my passives. And if I didn't need this spike one, I don't remember what I swapped it out for. Probably more health.
But these things!
Oh, yeah, those things.
They're based on the enemy from Mega Man 2. There's a random Mega Man trivia for you. Well, I'll take that. Oh Christ, this thing again!
It's the thing, Symphony of the Night. But bigger.
It is the Tin Man.
I was like, wait a minute. It just.
If I kill it, do I get the critical grim?
Oh,
it's not a Shmoo, is it?
No, Shmoo is still like a 1 in 8 chance, ain't it?
Not from this guy, it's not.
No.
The same area as the Shmoos, though.
Yeah.
The reverse library.
Reverse library.
Bitch. Right, I'm just gonna pop some health because this level's quite long.
Oh, right, there's like 2 paths to it. I don't think there's another mini-boss, it just keeps going.
Yeah, it just keeps going, which is like... Alright. Oh, and then there's these dudes. Who just kind of die in one hit, which is a bit anticlimactic. Off you go. Alright, elevator's done.
The elevator isn't even difficult, it's just long.
Long. Fuck you. Right. Let's deal with the boss. At the bottom of this, wherever the fuck we are.
I always thought this was like some sort of weird scrapyard thing.
Tratista Calvarian. So this one's based on a Cerberus. He is big.
I wonder.
He has free health bars. And also he's really hard to hit.
Oh yeah, his hitbox is
The heads.
yeah.
However, if he sends the dogs out,
They also have hitboxes.
they also have hitboxes.
Which is what you kind of want him to do. Most of the time. I feel like the hard part of this fight is that he can like outlast you.
Yeah, the hard part about this is there's no walls to jump off, and he will outdo you. Also, he says the line.
Nani? God, I was not expecting that today.
Ah, there's your Fist of the North Star reference.
I think he even said it with the same inflection too.
Yeah, it was borderline the same clip. All we needed is someone to do a Zero voice and say Omae wa Mushinde. That would have been like, alright, didn't realise I was playing Fist of the North Star today.
The Yakuza game, or?
I mean, I've heard that's kind of mid.
The Fist of the North Star Yakuza game, it kinda, yeah. There's nothing quite mixing a cocktail and the announcer going, "You are already drunk."
There's nothing quite like Fist of the North Star fitness boxing, but, you know, that's a thing.
That's a thing?
That's a thing, yeah. It's on the Switch.
Oh,
It's
right.
a fitness boxing game that's Fist of the North Star, and it's you are already fit.
I forgot. I'd forgotten about that.
I forgot about they announced it, and then it came out, and I was like, wait, what?
I remember.
I was like, if you want fitness boxing to be a little less clinical and a bit more fucking weeby, sure.
Isn't Ring Fit just a Wii game in disguise?
I mean, apparently Ring Fit's really good.
But yeah, so I've heard actually.
I think Danny's got it, and apparently it's like an actual workout.
Yep. You can like, you basically define your difficulty level. It goes from like 1 to 30.
And it's got a story? It's a fitness game!
It's a turn-based RPG disguised as a fitness game.
It's a turn-based RPG disguised as a fitness game, and I'm like... What? Only Nintendo could make a sequel to Wii Fit that is a turn-based RPG.
Also, why is the soundtrack for this level so good?
It's zero-free, man.
I know. It's actually pretty ridiculous. I found this level annoying just because you have to wait. I feel I have to wait for the water like too much.
Yeah, it does go up and down a bit too frequently.
Don't know how I feel about the this passage being really small, but I feel like mitigating the water speed would probably help more.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
I feel like the cramped passages just exacerbate the existing problem more than anything.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a flooded library. You know, back in my day, they were more into burning the books and getting them wet, but alright. So what we need to do is use these turtle dudes to
Progress, yeah.
progress.
hitting them will turn them over for a safe platform, or do you just do that?
Yeah, well, you could just fucking ignore it.
That's what you do if you're good at platformers. You ignore the intended path.
My mother says that's just how I play Mega Man games. It's like I just kind of run through everything. It's like I don't. I kill what I need to kill and I ignore what I don't need to kill.
I was trying to teach Golden that with Link to the Past.
You don't have to kill everything.
You don't have to kill everything. In fact, it's usually detrimental because you waste more time.
Ooh.
Ooh. I forgot about that ceiling. Oh god. All right. I remember. I had memories of like there being instant death spikes and stuff. I couldn't remember where they were. Apparently, right there. I was like, where do you put the instant death spikes in here?
All right. So we need to search for information, and it will be displayed.
I think you're looking for like.
So.
Oh, it's procedurally generated.
Yeah, so it is randomly generated. So there is a room full of doors. The data for the... So we need to find... To finish the level, we need to find the 4 pieces of data. It is remarkably...
I don't remember how the speedrun does it, but I remember there's only like a set number of patterns you are, and after you go through like 2 or 3 doors, you can figure out which pattern you have.
Yeah.
I want to say that. I want to say that's how I do that.
So this one is between a green door and a blue door, and it is a blue door. Now, you can do that for all of them, or you can do what I do, because there's a way to tell. And the way you tell... So it's never at the edges.
It's never at the edges? Okay.
I don't believe it's ever at the edges. So that already narrows it down.
It's none of...
And what you do is you go through each door and you look for that.
Oh. Wait, look for what? I missed it. So you went through like a different door. Unless you were looking for something specific.
I believe what you're looking for is a room that has the grey floor.
Oh, the grey floor.
So this was Dark Elf was originally the Mother Elf, and it was created for restoring Maverick programs to their original state. But it was altered by Dr. Vile so she could be used to manipulate Reploids and rewrite their programming.
That's just the plot of Fire Emblem 6.
So, the Elf Wars were the period at the end of the Maverick Wars. So all of Sigma's fucking around, basically.
Right.
Obviously the Sigma and Maverick virus had gotten so big that something needed to be done. And the solution was, we'll make something that rewrites the virus. It's like, logical. Dr. Vile from Neo Arcadia, creator of Omega, altered the Mother Elf, sparking the Elf Wars, banished from Neo Arcadia after. So this guy's old.
Craft did nothing wrong.
Alright, here's the dark one.
That's next game.
End of the Wars, Cyber Elves used. From this, Elf Wars, the use, Dark Elf, and copies. So that data is corrupt, and that's the data that.
That's the lore dump one.
That's the lore dump one.
Oh baby.
Ooh.
That's. This is the last one. Omega.
The ultimate Reploid created by Dr. Vile. Kinda?
Kinda. Don't worry about it.
Possesses incredible power when combined with the Dark Elf. Banished to outer space to avoid another Elf War. So, created by Dr. Vile.
Oh yeah, the last one you get
Is where you fight the boss.
I couldn't remember if you had to like go out and then you immediately like go into another door.
Voltiel Biblio. Which is just a fucking brilliant name. So if you post his head out the floor, great, because that's a free set of hits.
Yeah. Yeah, when he's doing that, you can't really hit him. Not too bad.
Not too bad.
He has a lot of invulnerability, but he also has a lot of points where he's just open.
Yeah, like if he's poking his head out the wall, that's it. You can just hit him. Like,
yeah.
So it bounces out.
And now the last one. I'm not looking forward to this, and neither are you.
Nope. Yeah, I kind of want to grind Cyber Elves now.
Yeah, it gets so much worse when you fight her on A rank.
What rank am I? C. Alright, fine, fuck for that.
I couldn't remember if it changes at B or A. I think it changes at A because I remember fighting her at B and she didn't have like the super nasty move.
Old Residential will be the best one, I think.
Oh yeah, this is by far the best level to farm E-crystals.
So if I remember correctly, if you go into cyberspace, everything drops E-crystals.
I believe so, yeah.
Or it's health. It's one of the two.
I think it's E-crystals, actually.
And also all your Cyber Elves activate. Just automatically.
That does make your great tanks you do on the revisits.
Yep.
There's also a boss fight that only happens there, but that comes later.
Yeah, we're gonna do that later.
That boss fight's actually fun.
It is. Like, it's actually a really good fight.
It's entirely optional. It gives you, like...
It gives you every foot chip, doesn't it?
Yeah, they give you the Omni Foot. I don't remember the actual name, but it's the foot chip that has the effects of all the other ones. Which you use to go back to the rabbits level right at the start, and there's... I forget what's there. I don't remember if it's like a data file, or there's a lot of E-crystals.
Fortunately, we've got to go through this mini-boss again.
Oh, right.
Which shouldn't be too bad, because I can just tank the hits at this point. Oh, that's a free one, let's go.
Oh, baby!
Yeah, get fucked. Alright, back into cyberspace. So yeah, if you're having issues with the game and you find it too hard, you can just pop into cyberspace in stages and just
kind of do whatever.
Yeah, just kind of chill. Like, it's honestly not that bad. I actually think up here is probably the best place to... So you might be wondering, huh, don't you normally do this before the final stages? Yep.
Yep.
That's how bad this fight's gotta be.
Yeah, don't worry. The next fight just sucks so much, and we want to like just do this now. The final like boss is not
terrible.
bad.
It's hard, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's a
Mostly
it's a
the last
fun hard.
Yeah. Last phase is really hard. First, the other phases are kind of easy. But yeah, I had a very hard time with Omega's last phase, but wow, it was wild.
I have a harder time with the fight in ZX.
Well, that's because they just turned that fight up to 11.
They made that fight the super boss it was always intended to be. That's what that is.
Pretty sure they just made him faster
Faster and hit harder.
and gave him like one new attack.
Yeah, to give him a 7-hit combo.
Oh yeah, they updated the 3 to 7.
Yeah, it went from 3 to 7. Like, it does not need to be that.
Stop, it's not that serious. Yes, it is.
Hey, it's fucking worth doing, though, for what you get for it.
It gives you the power high.
It does. It gives you model low. That's like... Yeah. Did I want to play as this? Not really, but here we are.
You know what they call? You know why they call it Model O, right?
Oh yeah.
Because that's what they say. Because that's what you say when you realize what it does. You're welcome.
Yeah. So what does this do? Oh.
Oh. Oh.
God, I wish 01 had cyberspace. I spent 4 hours doing this.
Crystal grinding in 01 is not fun. Like, at all.
No, it's not. You go to the desert and you do this for a few hours.
This game is actually kind of fun. It's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad, mostly because cyberspace exists. And also there are data disks that give you E-crystals, so it's like, So I think all 3 of my sub-tanks are full. They are indeed. So what I will do is Zictan. Alright, that is our 4th sub-tank. That was an extra life. So let's get our 4th sub-tank leveled up. Nice and full, because we're going to need it. There it is. Alright, how many crystals do we need to do our final elf? 330, right. This shouldn't take too long. Yeah, look how fast this is going. Like,
Yep. 03 E-crystal farming is actually nice.
you still got to do it, but you know it's
It doesn't take 1,000 years.
no, it doesn't take 1,000 fucking years. It also gives me extra lives, which is quite nice.
That is convenient.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure the quantities are still 2 and 20. No, 4 and 20. Alright.
He set the funny number, guys!
Yeah, they want to keep being this generous, I'll take it. Right, so real talk. What collection is next? Star Force or Legends?
Legends.
Think they're gonna say Star Force for last?
I don't know if they're gonna do it.
Look, they made ZX and ZX Advent work.
Yeah, but people actually like those games.
You know what they could do? They could do a third Mega Man Legacy collection, and they could just include all the Game Boy games in Mega Man and Base. And like Battle and Chase and Mega Man Soccer.
Will they include Rockman and Base too? Don't answer that. I don't think that's a correct answer.
I just got reminded that exists. The answer is no, for the sake of the timeline.
The Wonder Swan was a strangely wonderful time for Mega Man.
We don't need Mega Man to kill his future self, even though it's not his future self. But
Didn't that just happen in Mega Man 5 on the Game Boy?
that was a copy of Quint.
Okay, fine.
The original Quint went back into the future and was still evil, and then went back in Mega Man and Base 2, and then died in his own house. So Mega Man killed himself. Just to let you guys know, we're never playing that game.
Yeah.
Right, that game just does not exist. Sorry. You know, I'm surprised they haven't re-released Extreme and Extreme 2 outside of the 3DS as well. I would have thought that was obvious to do.
You know, it's always weird for me to think about. You know Mega Man Network Transmission?
Yeah.
There was a remake of a Wonder Swan game, and the Wonder Swan game is actually, like, somehow better.
So having played Network Transmission, yep.
Yeah, I saw my friend play the Wonder Swan, and was like, dude, it's like Network Transition, but the idea works.
Right, so that is every Cyber Elf done. Let's get it out of the way. Qubit Foxstar.
Fuck Stagroff, wait. Oh, I've already used that joke.
Fuck this bitch, that's what this is. This fight, this one single fight is the worst in the game.
I have 99 problems, and they're all Qubit Foxstar.
I have 99 problems. And this
sorry.
nine-tailed bitch is one of them. So they've turned the facility off in the middle of an energy crisis. Strange decision. So you can use the Thunder Chip to turn the place on. You don't really need to.
Oh. Just turn off the brightness settings for it.
I mean,
yeah,
yeah.
you don't even need to do that on the GBA. Like you can, but I forget
Also,
if
yeah,
it makes any
zero
sense,
change color
though.
when he equips chips now.
Yeah. Oh, he didn't in the first two, in the other two games?
Don't think so, no.
Yeah, he's light blue when it's ice, yellow when lightning, and orange when it's fire. It's kind of a nice orange, too.
Out of the way, Moths.
Mothman.
Mothman.
I don't know why this is a thing. I don't know why.
I don't know why that's a thing either. That just is. So there was your mini boss. Enjoy.
That was something, all right.
That was an experience. Presented by Capcom and Inti Creates.
Brought to you by Eggman Industries.
Wait, hold on, that's the wrong thing.
Why are they useful? My ballot stuffing robot. Okay, now for the actual mini-boss.
It's Rangda Bangda or something.
It is a bit like Rangda Bangda. You know that elemental Ouroboros thing from the first game?
No.
That gives you the fire chip for some bizarre reason.
I should remember, but I don't.
It's the boss of the factory. It's basically that. Only it's a mini-boss and a stationary object. I mean, to be fair, the previous one was a stationary object as well, but, you know. I also think this only has fire and ice, which is, a bit odd.
It might have lightning, but it just doesn't use it if you have lightning. But I have no idea.
Fuck you, Rangda Bangda.
X5 Rangda Bangda shudders.
X5's fortress bosses in general, like... Oh Christ, they've got physics, I forgot about that.
And then there's those snakes in Blaze Heat Mix's level that have more HP than the final boss.
And there's 4 of them.
5 of them.
What? Damn it. I thought there were only 4, but I'll take your word on that.
No, we're not that lucky. I fucking hated that.
Yeah, Heat Mix's stage is actually terrible. Because of that. Like, everything else is...
And they're so awkward to hit.
Yeah, everything else is, like, mostly passable. That's not.
It's the fact that the hitboxes are like...
Really tiny.
LOL JK. Fuck you if you're playing as Zero, by the way. Right, that was another one of those. That was exciting. I'm gonna take the chip off now. Oh yeah. No recoil when hit.
Oh yeah, that's a chip you can... grab
Yeah, that is
that.
one you can, that's one you can pick up, yeah.
36. 37. Damn it.
Oh Christ, this bit. Wait, hang on.
I'm vaguely reminded of Egg Rocket from Sonic Advance.
You know what, to be fair, the stage isn't that good either. Fuck this bitch.
Yeah.
Yikes. Everything is terrible.
A Dark Elf copy artifact. So they are making copies of the Dark Elf. Right. Fuck this bitch.
Alright. Time to weep.
Because she spends most of this fight invincible.
Yeah, because of that attack. Yeah, we got 1 hit off.
She landed, and she's immediately doing it again. You know, I have no idea how I'm meant to avoid that attack anyway.
It is dashing under it. You got let off easy because she used the one attack that leaves her open for a while.
It's the one attack that leaves her open. Oh, you've got the double jump.
Oh yeah, that's a thing that exists.
Why?
Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, lore dump time. Oh boy!
More lore dump.
Dear. Oh yes, go see Hapu.
He's here?
He's here somewhere.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he got his shit kicked in by, Omega.
Oh yeah. What are you up to? You want something? Maybe.
Maybe. And he's off.
They sure run your wagon, don't they, Zero? What a man! What a Chad!
Ah, so here we go. What have we found? Lord up time. The Elf Wars. So Cyber Elves were used at the end of the Maverick Wars. This was the Elf Wars. And they used the Dark Elf and Baby Elves to amplify Reploids while controlling them. It lasted for 4 years. 90% of Reploids and 60% of humanity died. And now, using the Dark Elf inside Omega, he can manipulate every Reploid on the planet.
That's apparently a thing he can do now.
So, in the Elf Wars, he used Omega and the Dark Elf and the Baby Elves to individually control the Reploids and lead to that. Let's be real here. Borderline extinction. Because that's what it was. Doing it now with Omega perfected and the Dark Elf on its own, he can now just do it. And if he so wanted to, he could do that extinction event. So Vile has stuck Omega into the power system of Neo Arcadia to do this.
You plan on fighting Omega? Yes. I thought this is obvious.
It's like, I intend to. He's plugged the thing in to Neo Arcadia's power system, and he has taken control of every Reploid on the planet. Yes. What do you want me to do? Sit around and wait? So this is sub Arcadia.
Get the catch him. Comes out.
With, again, the fucking bangers, man.
I forgot if this is the final level or final -1.
This is the final -1. However, we want to be in cyberspace for this one, I think, at the end. But we will,
No, I don't think the fight even happens unless you beat the level normally.
No, it does happen.
Could be wrong.
I remember that much.
Yeah, I could be misremembering, but I don't think he's there on the first go through this level.
No, he is.
Cyberspace. He is?
He is.
Huh. I remember doing it on my second time, though I don't know if it's because I wanted to just wait and like do the level normally and then come back.
So yeah, this is probably. I think this might be the. No, it's not the first Mega Man game to have a super boss. 7.
What?
Proto Man.
Oh wow, I totally forgot about that.
And I suppose some of the earlier X games also kind of did it, depending on if you killed the X Hunters or not, and so on and so forth.
Yeah. In RE, right.
Yeah, and then X3 obviously had, if you killed Vile, you got the giant Kraken thing, and so on and so forth, and stuff for Zero. God, X3's you gotta play that game like 4 times to do everything, it's fucking weird. Hello. Oh, hello.
I forgot you fought them here.
Thankfully, not much is different. They still had the same problem of they share a health bar.
I don't remember this fight being different at all, actually. Maybe more HP, but I don't think that's true.
And there you go. And that's a baby I was dealt with.
There's some definition of dealt with.
Murdered, but you know.
I guess he does technically count as a super boss.
Yeah, it does. Right, so let's go deal with our super boss, shall we? Is it this stage or the next one? I feel like it's this one.
It is this one. He's also like in a door to the northwest of some room. Like,
Yeah, it's remembering
I think,
which
like,
room
in-
it is.
I think like in here he's like all the way up on the top left or something.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure he's up there.
Yeah, he's up there.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's in here.
Hello, you.
You also only fight him in cyberspace.
Yep.
Which is probably for the best because, you know, you get all your power-ups.
You also do have to finish the level.
Yep. The Phantom is a lot harder.
He is substantially harder.
A lot faster.
But that's okay because your toolkit is also much better.
Yeah, like, it's much easier to deal with him in 0-3 than it is in 0-1.
All of his moves are basically the same, they're just
Faster and bigger.
faster and bigger, yeah.
Very ominous, but we will, I'm sure there's not much to it. So yeah, that's the last time we see Phantom. Completely optional, and you could potentially never even know he's here.
Yep. But hey, fun stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I just heard your Alucard.
I heard Alucard too. Yes, today is treating me well. I've been at work after physiotherapy, it's great.
You said that with a straight face, I can't help it.
Look. Don't worry about it.
Alright, I won't worry about it.
An abandoned research lab where Vile used to carry out his research, right next to the place where Zero was found sleeping.
Weird.
Weird. Huh, wonder why.
I wonder if that means anything.
I mean, if at any point you have yet to click, don't worry about it, it's fine. The game's got to spell it out for you. This isn't subtlety. Okay, Vile's lab.
This is a theme.
It's just Vile's theme. Like,
Yep.
fucking soundtrack to a monster.
It is kind of fitting. Humorous is ending up.
You know what's annoying? If Dr. Light wasn't a dick to Wily, none of this would have ever happened.
And that's why he said the world must be reset. Wait a minute.
Oh, hello again.
Oh, we picked the easiest one first.
Excellent. Deftan's Mantisk.
And it barely matters now because we actually have a health bar.
Shut up. Oh yeah, it's all
Alright.
totally unrelated, it's fine, don't worry. Do the other top one first.
Yeah, we'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Who's this one? Oh, the bat.
This
I
is
think.
Hellbat Shield.
It was Devil Belt Shield, but whatever.
Depends on translation.
Something translation, yes.
On the plus side, we get to hear Scrap beat a lot more.
I will never complain about listening to more scrap beat. How much has changed though? Wow, the electric balls just disappear.
Yep, they disappear when they get to where he was.
Wow. He's even lamer than I thought.
I'm gonna say Shade Man this ain't. Oh, he's not even dark, is he? Yeah, I still call him that.
Is he?
Oh, that was his original X5 name, yeah.
I know. It's probably a better name
You know-
than what he actually had.
It's better than Dark Necrobat.
I don't think anyone can, like, unthink Duff McWhalen.
No, no one can unthink. Tidal Whale is nothing on Duff McWhalen.
That's like the one that people keep. And Axel Red, I guess, but that one's just a bit on the nose.
Axl Rose is, yeah.
That's very on the nose.
Alright, Shield Rate in Beta.
Rather than a rabbit.
God, I love the 0-3 bosses, because once you've got enough health, you can just stand there. Oh yeah, I've heard the remastered 0 and ZX tracks.
They are very nice.
They're very nice. And there's lots of them.
Like, even in, like... There's, like, those albums in the ZX collection. Was it the ZX collection? They, like, upscaled the soundtrack slightly.
Yeah.
But I don't remember what version it was.
It was
those are
the
also
Zero
really nice.
collection on DS did it.
That was it, yeah.
And I think this collection did it as well.
Yeah, those versions sound very nice.
Alright, Blazing Blizzard. Because I know they did arranged soundtracks for both ZX and ZX Advent, the entire soundtracks, and then there's like other remix albums on top of that, and it's like, bro, what?
You didn't need to go this hard, but I'm glad you did it.
Oh, great. Ice physics. Damn it. I was expecting to get hit there.
Dead.
It's fine, I got 6 lives.
As much grief as I give, like, the elevator level in this game, it's not as bad as... I don't remember. It was the final level in either ZX or ZX Advent, where it's got, like, those slime balls that you have to destroy.
ZX Advent, that's Ouroboros.
Yeah, well, yeah, I thought it was ZX Advent. That level is actually... It's awful. That level is just so awful.
Yeah, that's the real villain of the game. Go show Dr. Vile what for? Yeah, I'll show Omega what for. Vile's gonna have to wait.
Next game we get to fist him.
Oh, we're gonna Everybody loves the ending of 04. Just saying that now. Because it is literally, I don't give a shit anymore. The final boss. Alright, so Kelvarian again.
What else is new? Don't answer that. I already know the answer is nothing.
Yeah, it's literally the same fight. And there it is again.
And he's off.
And he's off. I want to know where the fucking fox is.
Just get that out of the way now. Not here.
Well, this one's free.
That's true. Oh, there aren't spikes on the ceiling this time.
I will just pop this just to be on the safe side.
Hey, are we about to die to Voltio Biblia? Because that would be the ultimate shame.
No.
Okay, cool.
Make he rest in pepperoni.
Okay, then this...
Never forget who touched my spaghetti.
Alright, here we go.
I just killed you. Couldn't you have stayed dead?
No, it's a Capcom game.
Ooh, hang on.
Oh, this move.
Fuck
Damn.
you. Fuck off.
Oh, man. That felt, like, weirdly vindicating. But also, like, kind of stressful because I thought you were gonna die from that. Alright.
Last is Glacier the Cack Tank.
And this one's basically free. Damn it.
It's just Eggman.
I should have expected that.
Oh, he's about to fucking right hand me there. Let me just
You're gonna get an awful lot for fighting Cactank. That is his third attack.
Alright, that's Wild's numbers gone again. Going into the final boss of only 2 sub-tanks, I am not too terribly concerned.
I think 2 should be okay. I think.
I am fairly confident in that. Well, it better be, because here we are. So yes, this guy, despite being centuries old, is human.
You were a fun guy, Zero. Snaps fingers. I'm gonna go get. I'm gonna refill my water real quick because I'm not gonna miss much.
No, you're not going to miss much of this fight. So this is the intro boss again, but he's faster. And he has one extra attack. Which is this. Let me just take a swig of my drink before the bangers start.
Did I get back just in time?
Just in time.
Phase 2. All right. Cool.
Judgment Day.
Judgment Day is such a good tune.
This is yet another fight where we want to be using the old Buster.
You can use the.
You can use the saber. Not entirely sure why you would.
I did. It didn't feel like much different because this phase isn't actually that difficult. It does require you to be a bit more agile on your jumps, but
Yeah.
you know, that's pretty normal, honestly.
So the eyes flash and they will let you know which part of the arena it's going to hit, so middle, close, and far. Mercifully, the giant sword in the background is never used for anything.
The giant buster, on the other hand,
Yeah, that does have a
it
purpose.
is used.
Now you're probably thinking, wow, that was a pretty cool final boss. We're not done yet.
We're not done yet. More lore, by the way.
Yeah, doesn't this place look familiar?
Is this what? Does this show in the first game or?
This is in the first game.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Right at the start. This is the abandoned lab.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So this body is just a reproduction of that. So again, if Dr. Light wasn't a dick,
Weil did withhold one very crucial detail, which we'll find out later.
yes, there is one catch. Also, I love the remnants of the horn there making a fucking W.
Oh, I just noticed that.
It's like, yeah. So yeah, this fight's really fun.
And you used the sword? You madman.
Oh yeah, I'll use a sword.
I started using the sword and then I realized it just kept getting me into trouble. But I also had like half the health you did.
And that's Omega. Is he the original Zero? Might be the original body. So Omega is using your original body, and that's it.
It's still the real Zero, he's just in a different body.
So the Dark Elf's power is weakening?
You can hit him with any weapon you want. You have full control in that cutscene.
And the implication is the explosion of Zero's original body, which I'm surprised that's where it ends, is so big it actually kills the Guardians as well.
That's kind of funny.
So yeah, Omega's gone, but Vile's not.
X is gone too.
Because like, X doesn't have a body left to anchor him to, so
Yeah.
X finally gets to die.
Rest in peace, finally.
Which I imagine
is
he
just
probably
well.
wants.
Yeah, it's just as well, honestly. You know what's funny for me to think about? The entirety of 04 is Vile throwing a hissy fit because he lost in the previous game.
Yeah, so Vile is still in control of Neo Arcadia. He's still their leader. He has a captive population. But he hasn't got much left. Like, Omega's gone.
The Dark Elf is gone.
The Dark Elf is back to the Mother Elf. The Guardians are gone.
X told me about you. Really?
Here's the thing, though. For a frame of reference on Zero, X is probably the best person to ask.
Yeah. That's fair.
And to be fair, the next game cements it. So it's kind of hinted at in this game when Vile reveals that he's actually a human. That Zero doesn't care. Like, yeah, you're a human, but
you're a problem.
you are, in Zero's eyes, because of what you've done, you're not. And that's important when Zero said, I will just take you out like any other Maverick.
He says something very similar in the next game, too.
Yeah, he says something very similar. God, that speech. Like, he wanted to define Zero as a character. That. But yeah, there is something that Zero is quite fond of doing throughout this series that happens in 04, and that is kind of like, yeah, he is definitively Zero, even though it's not his original body. Because let's just say he does something that only Zero does well.
Die?
Yep. You know, Zero is very much Fred the XC
I knew that was going to
series.
be the answer.
Yeah.
I knew that was going to be the answer, but I had to make the joke.
Because, you know, he's very fond of, if it gets results, I will take myself out with it. You know, he did it to Vile. He did it to Sigma. You know, he was having none of it. So, there's one more Zero game. Actually, to be fair, even after 0-4, he doesn't actually die. Well, kinda.
He's
Kinda.
dead.
There's some fancy techno babble to bring Zero and X back, which I think is pretty cool. Because remember, it's not the body that matters. So yeah. When we next come back to Zero, it'll be 0-4. And we've got a mad scientist to kill.
This time, for real.
Well,
This time, for real.
to be fair, yeah, like, Model W is implied to be what's left of his soul,
Yep.
but it's mostly an inactive thing for the real villain to be using, so
It's not actually intelligent.
no, it's not actually intelligent, it's just his mindless destruction. And that, interestingly, that control over Reploids. That's a thing.
Oh yeah. Oh right, I forgot it does that.
Yeah, it does do
Oops.
that. So, yeah. So yeah, next time, well, in Mega Man it'll be 0-4. Which is also a really good game. It's very much the epilogue to the series, but it is, because there's no Guardians, there's no X. It is Zero and Vile. Just fucking duking it out.